This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by the 2012 Ford Fiesta. Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile applications, news and reviews. I'm Rdio Balvanera.
And I'm Stephanie Chu.
And you got a brand new toy.
It's a tablet. It's a Kindle Fire.
Ooh. So we have a little bit of an unboxing action that we shot yesterday. What do you think so far?
I love it.
You do?
I love it more than I thought that I would. I didn't know what to expect. It's my first Android device, and so.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're an iOS fangirl.
Yeah, I mean, I just got my new iPhone not too long ago, and so I'm very used to this one little button here that's on the iPad and on the 4S. So this took a little getting used to.
So what made you get it? As an iOS fangirl, why did you get?
Price point.
Price point.
That was the first thing. Price point, and it's connected to all of my Amazon.com media.
Okay.
Which I already subscribe to Amazon for TV shows. I buy all my books on Amazon. I had a former Kindle with the e-ink.
Yeah.
And I just love it just for reading. And I just thought I wanted to graduate to something a little bit more, a tablet. I was looking for the right tablet. I already have an iPad at home. Don't use it that much, I'll be honest.
Really? You don't?
I mean, I use it. It has really good games.
Sure. So does your phone.
Yeah.
So just to compare what we're dealing with here, here's iPad versus, I mean, is the size also a big turn on for you here?
Yes.
Wink.
Yeah, it's pretty compact. For dudes, you can put it in your pocket. For girls, not so much. But you can stick it.
Is this pocketable really? I guess, yeah. I guess you could.
For dudes, lady pants are a little bit tighter.
Actually, I put so this
is. There goes the iPad.
We didn't need the iPad anyways. We're talking about the Fire. This is the Samsung 7-inch tab, and they're actually almost the same size. The tab is a little thinner, and I was able to pocket this one.
It's denser. Like we were doing a weight test.
We were doing a weight test with
this guy. Samsung's definitely lighter, but and then
this is by the way the Rocket ebook 1200.
Open it.
1200. This is an ebook from 2001 that I think Jim Louderback brought in. So I think everyone has seen the specs on it, hardware-wise, but user interface-wise, are you happy with the experience? Is it easy? Did you get it right away, especially being new to Android?
My big thing about switching over to Android is that I'm so used to iOS devices. I didn't know what to install.
Yeah.
And the Amazon store is totally new to me. And I understand it's different from the actual Android marketplace. So when I asked a lot of my my Google Plus friends and my Twitter friends, I was like, what should I install? There were so many great suggestions, but I couldn't install everything because they don't exist in the Amazon store.
There's a limited platform, just so you guys know, by the way. I'm trying to remember the name of the website here. Reefmobile.com. They actually have a tutorial on how to root your Kindle, so you can install the Android marketplace. Obviously, not all the apps are going to work on it, and you do have to root it, so we won't get into that, but those of you that are brave enough to get technical. You've downloaded some apps, and you've got some favorites right now, right?
Yes, I do. I set up my favorites, and a lot of them are apps that are for productivity, like Evernote. I use this on my desktops mostly. I take notes during meetings on Evernote, and I also go home on a separate computer, and I can just take off where I left. And now I have a tablet, and so I got Evernote, and it looks really slick. Like there's all these grids of notes and pictures. I've got them organized into my work stuff, my wedding planning stuff, my creative notes, and it's all on my fingertips now on my tablet.
It's almost like a document Dropbox with a nice UI, sort of.
Right. Yeah. Another app that I've been using a lot is Netflix.
Of course. So that was the big thing. Like this is your reading and media device. You're able to play videos. Netflix was a launch partner, and this was an app that you had to actually download from the store, right?
Right. I had to download from the store. It's free, of course, and I just really liked it because their interface is so slick. Like they have all of the instant watch videos available, and not only that, I can watch TV in my living room via my Samsung, internet TV. And then when my fiance kicks me out of the room because he wants to play Assassin's Creed, I can continue watching on my Kindle, and it actually keeps track of how much of the video I've already seen.
So right where you left off, you can pick it up again on your device.
Yeah, it's great, and I can manage the queue straight from Netflix. Another great app is Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And Pulse is a newsreader, kind of like Flipboard.
Sure.
And it aggregates all of these different news streams. So it's got Wall Street Journal, ESPN, Fast Company, and you know, if you're on Facebook, you can add your own Facebook links, Women's Health, Wired Science, and you click on the link, and it, you know, it's just a nice.
You click on the picture of Ashton Kutcher. I was going to click on the link of Super Mario Brothers 3. That's
well,
fitting.
Both can be interesting. To each their own.
That's awesome. So we got a couple more, but before we get to those, let's thank our sponsor, the 2012 Ford Fiesta.
Hey, we got our Fiesta back from Tekzilla, and it's back here as a sponsor for this episode. One of the coolest features of the Sync technology built into the Fiesta and other Ford models is Send to Sync. With Send to Sync, you can pull up directions to your destination while on your computer and send them straight to the vehicle. Get in the car, and it already knows where you want to go.
Services. Google Maps has sent you the waypoint to 39. Do you want directions to that location?
Yes.
Continue on Tennessee Street for 200 feet and then make a legal U-turn.
Thanks again to Ford and the new Fiesta for sponsoring this episode.
Thanks, Ford. So we're getting back into a couple music apps, I think, right?
Oh yeah, so that's another reason why I love this device, is because I could just plug in my headphones or just, you know, turn it on while I'm taking a shower, and it plays really loudly and nicely.
Yeah, you got speakers up here, right?
Yeah, there's 2 speakers. And, you know, actually, if you have your own MP3s, you can upload them to the Amazon cloud and just auto syncs, which is nice.
I'm sure Google Music will get on here eventually.
Eventually,
maybe,
it
hopefully.
will. But for now, you know, there are a lot of services that have come up, like Spotify, Rdio, those type of streaming services. And not everybody's in the App Store yet, but I did find that Rdio had a really nice app.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I'm a big Rdio fan.
This version still has a little screen that says, you know, hey, you're not a subscriber.
Right, because you've been using the free version.
Yeah, like you're a free user, so you only get 30-second songs. But if you are an full Rdio user, this is awesome.
Well, one service you don't have to sign up for.
Yeah,
There's another app on here.
Songza. And this app is so cool because when you launch it, you see that there are playlists that are pre-made by probably real people for every single occasion.
I'm going to assume they're real people because I'm looking at a few of these playlist names, and I don't think Pandora could do this.
No, they're not going to have a playlist called Driving in the Left Lane.
No.
Or Hanging Out in the Man Cave. It's totally my playlist. No.
So overall, yay, nay?
Yay. Yay because of the price point. Yay because all of my Amazon purchases are on here, including, you know, magazines. Like, I didn't read magazines on my other devices, and now I can.
And when it shipped, when you opened them up, all of your books were already on there, right?
Yeah, my books were, well, you have to sync it first.
You have to sync it, yeah.
But the device knew that it was me. It said Stephanie's Kindle.
Hello,
Actually, it says
Stephanie.
Stephanie's second Kindle, because it already knows that I have the e-ink one.
Yeah,
because preloaded, I felt like there was very, very little work involved in setting up the device, as opposed to the iPad where you have to sync it with iTunes.
You know, it's funny because Apple prides itself on an easy setup experience, and it's become everything but for a while now. And the Kindle Fire was honestly, I mean, I saw you launch it, turned it on, there it is.
It was like 5 minutes, and I was already playing with the device with my own purchases, like my own books, my own music, my own videos, and now my own apps and email and everything else.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
On the new device. I kind of want one now. I totally don't need one.
You should.
But
it doesn't cost that much.
Let us know if you guys got one, and let us know what your favorite apps are. I'm sure there's going to be lots more coming out within the next few weeks, but let us know at AppJudgment and Revision3.com. Hit us up on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Google Plus now. We've got our own Google Plus page.
Sweet.
Finally.
Let's do a hangout.
Let's hang out. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.